say that.
At first sight. As soon as y'all see each other, they feel married. At first sight.
Look too good to be alone. My house clean.
My man.
Just shake smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing.
At first sight.
What's happening? I am playing no games. Every word that I say.
Single for 6 years now.
So if you're trying to lay this on,
I need a man to protect me. I don't need a man to provide for me.
I'ma leave this love girl.
I love to just go with the flow and just truly surrender to the universe.
What's up, everybody? What is up? What's up? It's your girl, EJ the TV Junky, and y'all, we in the building. Listen, we on our reality kick right now. Listen, we out here looking at these dating shows, and I ain't even gonna lie, I was kind of tearing up a little bit when I was looking at this. All the weddings and stuff had me all in my feels. So we're about to get into it, y'all, and y'all know we don't do this. You don't know how to do this by myself, so I'm gonna bring my girl up. Got Miss Sweet Perspective in the building, Ashley. Hey.
Hey, listen, we got a lot to talk about. I didn't shed not one tear for none of these weddings though, EJ. And maybe because I've been here all 18 seasons and I'm a bit disenfranchised. Maybe I'm a bit jaded, but no, they didn't get not a single tear from me.
They got a tear from me. I was like, oh my goodness. And I was like, okay. Sorry. Because I was like, none of these people ain't going to make it. No.
We're going to get into it. I do feel like we have a possible one. What is it? One and a possible.
Maybe one. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for this one couple. But vibe check. I mean, what's your whole vibe of these first 3 episodes?
They're slow, and they're going to be like this. If once you get into the enigma that is Married at First Sight, you'll know that always the matchmaking process, the weddings, and the little receptions, these first 3 episodes are really just laying the groundwork. So they tend to be very long. They tend to be a little bit more boring because you're really just meeting these people at their core level. The excitement doesn't start until the honeymoon. That's when it starts. So I'm just going to say that's typically when the drama comes out. We do get a little bit of drama on the front end, but these first 3, this is par for the course in the world of maths. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, because this is new to me. This is my first go around, but I'm not gonna lie, that first episode, it was a little bit slow for me, but after that I was like, okay, when we started getting into them weddings, girl, I was like, okay. And then I was looking at the dresses and I was like, okay, dresses, I don't know, I like a good wedding dress.
I'm definitely a hopeful romantic, but baby, this will make you jaded. After watching seasons, you take nothing as it appears. I'm skeptical of everybody. I'm looking sideways at everybody.
Girl, this was a lot though. So I thought today, since they did such a great job at giving us like all of these introductions to all of the couples and giving us all of that's exactly what we were going to do. We're going to look at all of the couples, talk about the couples, talk about what we think about each individual person, all that type of stuff, and really just introduce everybody to the couples. The folks. All right. And y'all already know we got my girl Tyra is here. The princess is here. Hey, boo. I think you on mute.
I say I can't do no Sierras. Don't be giving me no Sierras. Hey, y'all.
What is up? What's up, girl? What was your thoughts on this first 3 episodes? Like, what's your vibe check?
Where they find these men at? I mean, not all of them. Some of them. I'm just, if this is like a matchmaking situation, because this is my first time watching this also, and it's kind of like Love is Blind. It's not. These people are matched based on, I guess, traits and who they think would go well together. And I'm like, if you went and found this hotep with a bun for me, what does that say about me? Find me somebody else. Don't even go off of my profile. Just find me somebody else, because they have an active way of finding dusties, and I don't appreciate that because I deserve better. But it was cool.
Girl, It was interesting for sure. So I was just telling Ash that we're gonna actually take this kind of couple by couple, person by person, since we got an intro to them in these first 3 episodes. We had to see who all of them were. We gonna go ahead and put that out there. What's up to everybody in the chat? Appreciate you guys coming through. Y'all already know. Drop what y'all thought down in the comments. Let us know what you think about these couples. If you watch, if you're gonna watch, all the things. All right, whew, let's get these things up. Let's see what we got here. Let me, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it's moving a little slow. Okay, so I'm gonna go person by person first because I want to start with this. I want to start with Michelle. Michelle, 38. She's David's fiance, and this is what she said she was looking for. Tyra. This is what she said. This is what she said. This ain't my words. This is what she said. She said she wanted someone that was light-skinned, black guy, not too vanilla, confident, passionate, tall and built, a beard, tattoos, ride or die. Some of the things that we learned about her, that she's been single for 6 years. And one of the things that stood out to me that I want to focus on for like a second is she said 2 things that just gave me super red flags. And I need to know if y'all feel the same way. She said, and I quote, "I don't need a man to protect me. I don't need a man to take care of me." I thought for someone who is married and, you know, has been married for 10 years, right? I thought for someone who is out here in this dating world, I won't pretend like I know what it's like to be out here, right? But I do know what it was like when I was out there. And I do know that men like to feel like they're protectors and like they can take care of you. It doesn't matter even if that is not the case. We all know that you can be independent, take care of yourself, yada, yada, yada. But to say those things, I felt like she was putting this, she was just putting this thing out there so early in it. And I felt like that was the wrong way to go into this and that was going to be a big problem for her. Ashley, what are your thoughts?
You get what you pay for, you get what you ask for. Don't tell them experts nothing like that, or they will do exactly what they did and give you that man talking about his parents or his roommates at 30 something damn years old. Listen, like I said, Michelle, like it gave so much superficial. When I heard her and then heard him, I said, oh, that's why they matched them. They're a match damn made in heaven. She don't expect too much as long as it gave fetish for me. Because why it gotta be this light-skinned black man? Why is it so specific? And you want a little bit of a thug. He gotta be a little bit of a thug. You know what I mean? A ride or die with tattoos and a beard, you know, put me in my place. All of that. I didn't like it. And I mean, you get what you get, sis. You play stupid games, you win dumb prizes. You cannot tell them people, oh, I don't need a man to take care of me. Oh, okay. All right, then you're going to be take care of him. That's how they do on this show. They will ambush a woman in a heartbeat. He'll be on his daddy's sofa, his uncle's porch, his mama's basement. And that's what she got.
Okay, because he was bummy. Tyra?
I'm just over that narrative of I want to be protected. I want to be taken care of. I want to be doted on. Like, I don't see what's wrong with that. Mm-hmm. And I say, oh, girl, not you giving strong white woman. I'm a strong white woman. I don't need a man. Like, that was when that came out of her mouth, I was like, okay. You know, I've never watched this, so I didn't know how matchy or I was like, nah, baby, you got what you asked for. So why we crying in the car? You got your light skin, because he had to be light skinned. Get those darkies out of here. No darkies in my section, okay?
Okay.
If you bring a darkie over here, my child might come out a little too black, and I'm not with that. And then even the friends were like, yeah, we can see, you know, you like a good man bun. And did we not get man bun, light skin, black mix, Puerto Rican? We got that. And we didn't want that. Like, the way that this lists, nothing here is about, you know, traits that'll make you somebody's ride or die for life. These are all physical assets. He needs to be confident, passionate, tall, built, beard, tattoos. Like, girl, that's the random stuff you put on your Plenty of Fish profile. Like, baby, we're trying to get married with this. And then we pan to him, and he's, I'm open to everything. But personally, I love me a good, white woman, blonde hair, blue eyes. I was like, oh, y'all got it. The both of you got exactly what you asked for. So, man, why are you crying? Nothing about this said job.
That part. Okay. Did we ever find out what he did? Because I
No,
promise you, I
he
did
ain't
not
got
remember.
no job.
Man,
Tommy ain't got no
man.
job. Talk about he got two. He probably is like a personal trainer and probably like a fitness model or something. Like it's gonna be something really arbitrary like that. He ain't got no real job. He ain't got no real 9 to 5.
Okay, because I was waiting. I was like, are they gonna tell what he do? Because I just want to know what he do.
And
Like
he's
seriously.
it don't matter what he do because his mama gonna love him regardless. He ain't gotta do nothing.
No, that part. Because his mama was caping for him, y'all. Boy, I was rolling when his mama was trying to fix everything when she was asking those questions. I said, let it go, mama. Let it go. Okay. Talking about why he stayed in the house. Well, I said, mama,
No.
you sound like you lying.
She's trying to get him out. She's trying to get rid of him. Please take him. Please take him because I'm sick of him too. Let me help you, son.
It's giving failure to lunch. I don't know. I don't put it past the mom to be trying to get him out. Like clearly he's my oldest, my baby. It's like, girl, baby, he about to be 40. Why are we clampering? She clampering on like he about to go to his first freshman year at college. I was like, girl, if you don't let that man go, that's somebody's father. What are we doing?
Okay, that part. Now, speaking of man bun, he is actually up next. Here's old man bun, David. He's 35. He said he wanted loyalty, independent, strong, confident, family oriented. And then he went on to say blonde, blue eyes.
White woman.
Exactly. That's what he said. And the only thing I got from him is that he was a mama's boy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's what I walked out of this with. That's exactly what I walked out of this with. I don't know, though. I just don't think that he needs to be in a dating pool. He just doesn't. I don't know. I'm going to let y'all have that one. Go ahead, Ashley.
Yeah, when he came down that island, she said, "Yeah, what's the first thing you thought about when you saw me?" And she says, "You look like the genie from Aladdin." I fell out because that's exactly what he looked like with that little man bun, and it had the little toot toot toot. And you know how the blue genie, the original one, had the little toot toot toot. Yeah, he looks. Never mind, Ashley. These are real people. I'm gonna keep it cute, y'all. I'm gonna be nice. But no, he's an F boy vibes all day. The fact that he ain't even give a damn when he was there. Yeah, I live at home. And she's like, you don't feel no way about that? No, not at all. I'll stay there forever. Like you don't have any intention of moving on, moving out. No, I'm good. I'm good with that. He is fully content in the space that he's in. He's comfortable. He said, I can go play my intramural sports in the after school program, and I can come home and go to sleep. I just sleep there anyway. This gave me all of the ick. If you ever saw Ick before, I think he's riding on the fact that he thinks he's fine. He looks like the grumpy bear from the Care Bears to me. I'm not well pleased. I mean, because some people be like, oh, okay, I can ride on my looks a little bit. Like I'm that fine. Like, okay, that's how I'm gonna get this independent woman because she's not gonna have a problem because I'm gonna just bust her down. I'm fine like that. He's not giving what he thinks he gives, in my opinion, and he's definitely a red flag. He definitely gives me F-boy vibes. Y'all know that there's going to be an adulterous affair this season. This is one of my possible candidates. Okay. Early prediction. This is one of them.
Okay, that's what's up. Tyra.
Girl, this ride or die if I ever seen it. You taking care of him, letting him live up in your house. He ain't gonna never leave. Gonna never leave. This is your ride or die. This is what we get when we put trivial stuff in our facts check like that. Like the way that we had grandma, the mother, siblings, baby, when he pulled out, like it made my ass itch at that wedding when that brother gave him a box of hot chips. So you know what? We don't belong here. We don't belong here. This is an adulthood. This is an adult life. Like he is very, very content. He's not being made to do anything. I'm sure he attempted to do some things, but when those things failed, my baby can always come home because why not? That's my son. Oh, okay. Baby, he don't want to leave that mama. And you are bringing someone into your space that is going to expect you to play that role of his mama. He's a mama's boy. He going to want Michelle to be the mama. All of this strong, confident, and strong-minded, independent woman. Yeah, no strong-minded, independent woman is going to want to keep men bun. Nobody's going to keep you. No, nobody's going to do that. So you can't say you want that kind of woman because anybody who's strong and independently minded is going to tell you about yourself. Is going to want to know what's your plan. What are we doing? Okay, we're married. What's next? When are we going to get out this basement? What is your career looking like? What is that credit score looking like, sir? Is it underneath the man bun? Like those are questions the strong, independent woman is going to ask. And those are clearly questions that he is not ready to answer, a life that he is not ready to live. Every little ounce of this situation was just him. I felt like he was telling people what he was expecting. Like, this is what they want to hear. I'm going to make it sound good. This is somebody who smiles in your face and, you know, asks to use your car. Nobody has time. Okay? Nobody has time. And if you love your mama that much, you need to stay with her.
Forever.
Forever. Okay. You're going to be asking to borrow the car and ain't going to put no gas in it. Sucks. Okay. Yeah, so that's David, y'all. These two ain't gonna make it, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that right from the jump. These two not finna make it. I don't even like her. Let me just keep it real, because I don't like the fact that I feel like she got this little air about her. It's like, it's slight, but it's there, and it's irritating to me. It's like, I don't know.
It ain't nothing to like, EJ. She lost me a light-skinned black man.
Me too. That's when it was. That was when it was a wrap. And how she want to ride it. I want to be on top because I like to be in control. Girl, that was some information we never needed.
You be in control, girl. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to be in here playing my game, be in your ride.
Not playing the game on the couch.
Okay, yeah, that I forgot about that part when she said that she wanted to be on top. Everybody else had these other things that they were talking about. And I was like, girl, just on top? That's so boring. That's it? Like, that's all you want to do? Come on now, stop playing. We got is the name Emem? I can't even pronounce it. Emem. The girl, that's a lot. Emem. Anyway, Emem is 35 and she's a nurse practitioner. She has her own practice. So, I mean, technically she looks like professionally she has it together, right? Some of the things that she asked for was safety, security, consideration. She was looking for a soulmate. She actually said that she wanted to be able to soften up a little bit. She wanted to be able to relax. I actually enjoyed her answers. I thought that she wasn't asking for too much. I was like, oh, okay, you know, she did what she had to do for herself. And now she's willing to, you know how men always be like, I want somebody to be submissive. I want somebody to all that stuff. I felt like she was the type of woman who was like, I'm ready to allow someone into my space, into my life, and I want to give them all the things that they so desire. But it also came off a little bit like she was impressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I want these things, but I might be willing to accept something else just to say that I'm married. But that's what it gave to me. Tyra, what are your thoughts?
That's all I heard. My man. I want to say my man. I feel like she feels like her clock is ticking. She's put a clock and a timer on herself, and it doesn't really matter how it's presented. I'm married. I'm married now. I have that ring, but she needs to make sure that everything else is in order. First of all, mama has worked hard and mama is already 35, knocking on 40. You know, once you get in that position, don't come in here telling me nothing. Okay. No, like you get really set in your ways. Like, I don't want to, you know, it's one thing to learn somebody. For her to be that age, and that goes for pretty much anybody here, this is not your route, baby. This is not your route, especially people who are like up at almost 40 or 40 plus. You get really set in your ways. And for her to be so work-minded, it's going to take a special kind of person to get her out of that space and just kind of love her. But I feel like she's going to excuse a whole lot because I just want to get married. And then, you know, she has that other aspect of her father passing, and it just feels like I need to do these things before it's too late. But we know it ain't never too late. I just want to know how much is she going to excuse just to say I'm married? Because I feel like her patience is thin, and even though she's giggly now, that man got one time. He got one time to do something that she doesn't like. She's like, okay, well, yeah, X, Y, and Z isn't working for me, and we're gonna talk about his ass too. But yeah, baby, let's just make sure this is a good space, and it's not just I'm married. I'm ready to say my man, my man. All right, do you want that man though?
Okay, in that part, Ash.
Yeah, I like Emem. I think I understand Emem. And what concerns me as well is that I've done everything, right? I've gotten the education, I've started my practice, I'm financially secure, I have everything else in my life. And she definitely gives to me perfectionist. And I just need every I dotted and every T crossed, and I need to fill this box. Like, I need it. I need it to be done in order for me to be complete. And so I'm gonna be down for it. I like her personality though. I think she has the best of intentions going into this, which is sometimes hard. I like actually that they have aged up because normally they don't, especially the women. We don't see women of this age on Married at First Sight typically. So I'm glad that they have aged up. But to Tyra's point, you got to be a very special person at this kind of age or older to really be flexible with an experiment like this. So I am concerned about that. I'm also concerned that she will lose herself with this man, Ikechi. And I say that because she seems far more into him than he is to her, in my opinion. And we'll get to Ikechi because there's red flags all over for me going off in every single area with him. But no, I hope the best for Ikechi or for Emem, but I just don't know. I don't know. And then you've got that other element of culture, being that she is, I think, first or second generation American. Her people are from Nigeria. There's stuff that comes along with that as well, as far as who her husband should be. And if he doesn't measure up, how is that going to, what is that going to look like in her life and in her family? So there's a lot of dynamics at play with Emem. I hope the best for her, but I don't think this is going to go well either.
Yeah, I agree.
One time to piss her off, and she's gonna go left. Like I can feel it.
And I do feel like there's a little bit of a control thing with her. Although I like her, I just see that there are some things that are going to be some issues with her too. But they just haven't really presented themselves just yet. But like you said, somebody who is this age, they have to be set in their ways, especially single, being by themselves, taking care of themselves. It's gonna be some stuff, and they ain't gonna make it. I'm sorry. They not making it.
They ain't gonna make it.
Oh, Ikechi. Ash, I'm gonna let you have this one because you said from the jump that you already saw some red flags. Now, he said that he wanted a safe place, a best friend, someone he can take care of. He wants to be their motivator. He wants to be their cheerleader. He wants to cook for them. It all sounded like some stuff. Oh, caught it. It all sounds like some stuff out of a book. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds like I'm going to say the right things. Ash, go ahead.
He's been here. He's done this before. My question with Ikechi is, what is your real motivation? For me, he gives red flags because I watch the after shows too, all right? And he gives very defensive. I didn't like how he interacted with her cousin, who was making valid points, in my opinion. And I think he needs to know that she has strong men in her life that care about her. I didn't feel as though he was as into her as she was into him, honey, because when she kissed him all inside, I said, girl, you don't know this man. She said, and I don't know, it felt like a lot of putting on airs for me. Everything he did, I've been wanting my wife for all these years. I've been writing letters to her and poetry, and now I have this book. And then at the reception, let me act like I wrote this song. Y'all know that man didn't even write this song? That the man who sang the song, it was his song. Yep. I said, you done passed it off, done got up there, grabbed the mic, trying to mouth the word, talking about dimples. How you know your wife was gonna have dimples? You don't know this lady. Like, it was so disingenuous to me. And I said, why is he doing this? And he was like, yeah, you just look like everything I need, because I'm an artist. I'm a musician. It was just the pomp and circumstance. And I know his mama ain't named him Ikechi. I just know that. But I don't know, something about him. And I can't put my finger on the rest of it. But I just know it's something off. Something ain't clean in the milk. And how you got all this time to take care of her? I can be your cheerleader, your motivator, your everything. But what are you bringing? Where are the funds, sir? Because you signed a contract for what? I thought he was like a band director. Is he a college counselor now? All right.
Yes.
All right.
College counselor.
I'm side-eyeing, sir. And I think he's got a nasty attitude. And again, and not necessarily because he's the age he is, because I think he's also early 40s. But like everybody is, but especially a lot of men like that who've never even come close to marriage. We find out he was engaged in his 20s. Oh yeah, that was me. I just wasn't ready. I've been in other, 1-year relationships here and there, but nothing. But why? Why? These are all things that beg bigger questions for me, but I don't trust it. My discernment is clicking, click, 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 clickety clack, and I can't turn it off.
Yeah, Ikechi gives red flags for sure. A lot of them. First of all, I mean, I know that we came into this. You know, I'm about to get married, but ain't no way in the world I would have had no song written for this woman that I didn't even know. I just don't even like. It can't be real because you don't really know her. Like honestly, it gave like I'm putting on a show for everyone. And when I found out, okay, he was in the Houston show too, and did nobody in Texas want his accessories, I said, okay, I understand. Okay, let's keep it going because something ain't right with him.
Mhm.
And it just ain't presented itself fully, but I know there is something, and them friends know, and I need y'all to stop acting. Y'all know. Tyra, go
Girl,
ahead.
there was a reason old brother to the night here didn't get chosen the first time. I'm always weary of a brother to the night kind of brother. Let me be the blues in your left thigh trying to become the poem. You better go over there with the poems. Go over there with your little book of psalms and move out of my face, sir. Something's off with him. I don't like that this is his second time trying out. It gives that he has an ulterior motive, and he's very performative. Even when he came out, everybody looked good. Y'all look good. I was like, yeah, he's very charming, very funny, but it's also false. I just don't. I don't like how he is approaching this and her. All of this, you know, I want to be your mother, your father, your lover, your puppy. Like, okay. The song at the wedding. I was listening. I was like, boy, how what? You didn't even know what she looked like. you didn't even know her to write this song. And then the breakdown, we couldn't just write some regular old vows. We had to go and make it a poem type moment. I'm always wary of somebody I'm an artist. And then people are like, well, oh yeah, what do you do? Do you paint? Well, I'm just kind of, a little bit of everything, graffiti, or like I'm a brother to the night. I'm a Renaissance man. You better sit down, okay? You better sit all the way down. I am concerned with his motive. Like, I was here for the cousin and all the questions that he had. Like, I need to know what's up. And if you're going to really take care of her, this is my family. We're not about to play about her. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, well, yeah. I'm like, okay, this is all cute and good, but we'll really get into his motives and if he really is here for Emmy or for this experience, because if it's not, it's going to show, and we're going to see real soon who's just here to be on TV. Because brother to the night and all of his many jobs, I'm just not here. It's like, what exactly do you do? And he's moving and all this. He act like the phones were being ran. I'm like, well, aren't you like, you work at high school, right? I'm working in the public school system, baby. The phones don't run that deep.
Not at all.
We wish they did, but they don't. So I'm just really concerned, and I'm hoping that she's protecting herself, because I feel like she's fawning and this is my man. But does he want to actually be your man?
That part.
Talking about husband, talking about wife, husband, wife. I was like, y'all shut up.
Immediately, girl.
I said no. That's what okay, girl. That part right there took me out. Say it again. Say what'd you say? What'd you say? What?
Oh, Lord.
That cousin though, y'all. Okay, so y'all remember
he did. That cousin wasn't playing with him. He was like, look, what are your intentions? And why didn't that work? And why are you so old? And why is this? I love the cousin. He gave everything.
The cousin wasn't playing with him. I said he looked so uncomfortable when that cousin was asking him all the questions. I said, now talk your way out of that, because you done came in here with this script, sir. This is supposed to be unscripted. Stop playing with me. You got a whole script written out. Somebody in the chat did say that he there to really promote his book, talking about wrote a book and then didn't give it to your future wife. What the hell, sir? What are we doing?
It's proprietary information. Listen,
I've been writing into it. It's just, I'm like, it doesn't feel completely genuine. I'm sorry.
It's not, girl. It's not genuine. It's not genuine at all. Everything
I want it to be for Emem. I would like for it to be, but we know it's not. She's just kind of blinded by the experience right now. But if he's who we think he is, she's gonna wake up real quick.
And I don't think that he is physically attracted to her either. I don't know what it is. It's just he didn't, like, some of them you could tell when they were physically attracted to the other person, but for him it didn't seem like it. He even says, let me remember if I can remember what, actually I'll bring it up later because I think I got it in another slide later. But it was, I got my eye on you, Ikechi, whatever your name is. I got my eye on you, bro. You ain't right. Okay, let's go to the next one, y'all. Oh, Madison. I actually low key like Madison. And I'm actually rooting for Madison. Madison says she wants companionship. She wants somebody that's tall. They got a baby face, athletic type, a kind person, somebody to make her laugh, take walks with, hang out with. She wants a partner. You know, she wants someone to love and want to be with her, right? Now, she did say, and even though I put all that down, she did say that those were the things that she used to be hung up on, but that is like her type, but that she's trying to be open to something else, even if it wasn't necessarily those things. So I'll give her that much. She does have some mom issues and she is a daddy's girl. I feel like that's going to be a problem, but you know, we'll talk about it. Ashley, thoughts on Madison?
She don't like Allen. She don't want Allen. She don't. And when her cousin or friend or whoever sister said, yeah, because you know she likes pretty boys, then I saw you and I was scared because you're ugly, basically. I fell out because, girl, who are you people? But no, she put on a very good front and face. I felt like in the interaction, she was kind. I think Madison is kind, but I think she's the other half of this adulterous affair that we're going to say. This is my second prediction. I think she is a part of it. I don't know. Listen, I do. She do not want Allen. And Allen is all invested. He ready to risk it all already. He like, oh my gosh, she's a goddess. I'm in love. And she looked at him like, there's no way you're ever getting a whiff of this. I hate that for him because I too like Madison. I think that she is fun. I think that she's got her career like on lock. I think she's got everything, you know, that a good partner would have. I just think that physical attraction is going to be an issue because she don't like him.
You could tell. I was like, well, she said that it, you know, some of those things may not have mattered, but okay. Tyra, Madison.
I feel so sorry for that man. Because the hammer is coming, like, even when, you know, he was comparing himself to the sexy Latino lover, he was like, oh, you could just tell that he's been through a lot. Yes. And I think they put them together because they both have, you know, issues with either a parent, you know, and maybe those are things that they can grow from and share. But there's a shallow side to her. She wants that baby face and she wants that athletic body. And he isn't that. And Alan's not bad looking. But she gives, like, you know, kind of over there with old girl and her light-skinned black man. It kind of gives that. And I feel like she's going to pretend for as long as she can. And he's going to be up her behind and I'm just so thankful. How did I ever get so lucky? I'm blessed. And I just kissed the ground you walk on. He's going to be ready to dote on her. Mm-hmm. And it's not going to be that for her. And then even if we get into the financial side, he said, "Baby, I'm a little frugal. I ain't get all this money to lose it. Okay. I'm trying to be mindful with my cash." She doesn't give that. I think she likes to be out and be, you know, I feel like that's going to be an issue. Financial things are going to be an issue because she gives like, yeah, what do your people say? Because I need some money. It gives that. And it also gives, I'm going to fake it till I make it. But I like the cheating. I hope it's not her. I hope it's not her. I did see something in the preview where he was crying. It's like, oh, it gave, how could she do this to me? But I just really hope it's not that, because that would just really be heartbreaking. And I would hope that, I don't know how this show goes. Like, can they say like, I'm not attracted to you, but I mean, like,
at any time, anything can go. I think Madison's going to friend zone him in the marriage. And we've seen that before. And I think rather than vocalize, I'm not happy or whatever here, she's going to step out and do what she does. That's a theory, y'all. We do not know for sure. This is all conjecture and theory. But yeah, at any time during the process, you can walk away.
You can walk away at any time. So you don't have to like coast these people along.
There is a contract, and of course they want you to stay filming as long as possible, but you don't literally have to stay with that person the whole time.
So she could spare his feelings, and we're choosing not to. And we're going to.
She could.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's even worse.
People have told people right after the wedding, like people have told people on the honeymoon, like, I don't like you. This will never be anything. and they just come for whatever group mandatory shoots.
Everybody's just jumping, and it's just like, let's get to the sex, let's get in the bed. I was like, oh, so everybody's content. I was like, well, yeah, it feels like some people are pretending, and it seems like as far as the other attributes, he has the other things that she would want. But if we're going to be that shallow and it's going to be all about the physical, because when she saw him, it just gave, I'm gonna make do, because what I normally go for, it hasn't worked out for me. So I can be with this thing. Like, no, don't do that man like that. It's
not the thing. Shout out to Case for the super chat. She said, shout out to Keisha Knight Pulliam hosting the after show. Yeah, she did.
Season.
So girl, I ain't never seen it. I was like, I didn't know that, but when I saw the after show, I was like, okay, there go Keisha. Okay, I'm for this after show right now. But I also thought that all the episodes are like 2 hours long. Turns out most of a part of that is the after show. That's nice to know, because I was like, that's a lot of hours they putting in. But yeah, so there goes Madison. But I agree with everyone on this one. Madison definitely does not. She don't like him, y'all. She don't like him at all, and that's okay. And why would they put two people who have such issues together? That's just like tragic. That's like asking for like they both got mommy issues, and
they can be codependent. Yeah, which is crazy.
That just don't make sense. Speaking of Allen, who is 35 and frugal and financially sound and looking for the family he never had, shout out to Allen. He wants the simple things, y'all. Knowing that she's going to be there, knowing that it's going to be more natural to be with them than to be without them. He wants family. That's all Allen wants, is a family. That's it. He just wants somebody to love him, hold him, caress him. He want a mama and a daddy in the same household.
And daddy. And a daddy.
That's it.
He want a house in Scottsdale.
That's all you want? Mm-hmm. Okay, we ain't gonna go there. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk about Allen, though. Talk about Allen.
I like Allen. I think Allen's cool. I think he's a little quirky. You can tell he got black friends. It comes off. I can see it. I can see it. Like, it looks like he has wiggle room to really, truly invite somebody else into his life. And that since he's been through so much, if you happen to be his wife, he's going to cherish you, because I'm not trying to experience nothing I experienced during my childhood, and I don't want to take none of my future children through that. He seems like he has a lot of promise as far as what he could be as a husband. But I feel like if she go left, whatever that little volatile, because he doesn't say a whole lot about the parents, but you can just hear it, especially about the dad. I think Allen's going to pop off. I think Allen's going to pop off and be like hella heartbreaking, but like maybe a little volatile. Like he gives like, I'm cool, like, until you play with my feelings. I'm hoping that it's not that, but clearly he likes her more than she likes him. And that's never a good combination. But I hope that, because you said that they swap eventually, right?
I don't know who yet, but two of the people, one man and one woman out of these couples, are going to have an adulterous affair during the season.
Oh, when you said they swap, I thought it was going to be like,
oh, that's not part of the show.
Like,
this is on the low.
You're not, content with your partner.
No.
Oh,
they're going to step out.
I was trying to go through the people. I'm like, well, Allen could go. I was trying to swap folks. Oh, okay. Oh no!
I just don't cheat, basically.
I did. I thought. Oh man. Well, that's unfortunate. We gotta stay strong, brother.
Girl, I'm up here just shook, because I'm like, oh my God. Ever since you told me that, I'm like, who is it gonna be? Like, nail biting, like, especially now, I feel like I've gotten to know them a little bit more after 3.5 hours. I'm like, or more. I'm like, I really, really feel invested in them, and I want some of these things to work. Some of them I just know not going to work. I mean, Stevie Wonder know they not going to work. Everybody know they not going to work. But at the same time, you still want to root for, something. You want something good to come out of it. But Alan, I do feel like Alan is going to be the type that's going to love on his wife and that just really wants it so bad that he'll do whatever. But Alan do look like he can snap. And did y'all see Alan when he was dancing, when he was doing the thing? I was like, girl, you do not like that. Stop playing.
You don't.
You didn't like it. But
his little dry sense of humor.
Okay. I was like, she don't like it, but it is what it is. When he did the banana, she was laughing all extra hard. I said, what's funny? I don't understand.
Because why you send her that damn banana, Alan?
I said, why did we send a banana? I said, what is going on? Like I didn't get it. I was like, I'm glad I'm not the only one who just was like, this is stupid. But yeah. So there's Alan, y'all.
Let me talk real quick. Let me tell you about him real quick, real
okay.
quick. I love Alan down real bad. I do. I do think he's capable of a major crash out. I too saw the diverse friend group and I said, oh, okay. I like Alan even more. You can tell he came from nothing to something. He's built himself up. Like he knows like the ethic of hard work. He's ready to support a wife and a family. And I love that for him. And I blame the experts and the producers again. Because you're breaking his heart. You knew when you set him up with that lady that she wasn't going to like him. They did. They knew it. And Alan is not a bad looking man. He just has a pronounced nose. If he turns profile, you're going to see something a little bit different. Listen, and he's so enamored of her that he was comfortable enough to get in his itty bitty skivvies and get in the bed, his manties, if you will, and get in that bed with her. And I just said, Alan, don't put all your eggs in this basket because I feel like they're gonna get cracked. And I just know that, but I do love him. He's a top tier candidate. I believe that he is really ready. And if they would have matched him with the right woman, I think this could have been epic. But I'm with y'all. This is definitely not gonna work. It's over.
This ain't working. But I do like Alan. I do like him. Okay, y'all. Oh, Carla and the universe, because the sun, the moon, the stars, and look, money doesn't matter. Broad, what world you living in? She wants companion, intimacy. She loves love. I do too, girl. I love love too. She wants to be open. She wants to be vulnerable. What was her thing? Oh yeah, she wants to manifest everything. I guess I don't know. She wasn't specific about her manifestations, but anyway, and we all know you got to be specific about the manifestations. But yeah, Carla is a lot, and my thoughts on Carla is that I like Carla in the sense of I love how confident she is. I love a person who loves love. I love a person who is very open and free spirited, but that can only go so far. I mean, we saw that with Lynn on Girlfriends. It can only go so far, right? So I don't know if her and Juan are going to be a match. I think physically they're attracted to each other. I think they mesh on some levels of things, the dancing thing, the cultural backgrounds, things like that. But I think that Juan is too structured for her. She ain't structured and Juan is, and I think that they're not going to balance each other out. I think they're going to absolutely crash out. Ashley, you go first.
Carla's a liar. Let's just be very clear. We're going to call a thing a thing. Carla want to be kept. That's what it is. And also her hugging trees, rolling in the leaves, burning her Palo Santo, doing her, I made this happen. I made all of this happen. I don't trust Carla as far as I can throw her. She's weird. When she was at the altar, like, do you love me? That little coy thing, it irked my last nerves. Again, I'm not a man, but it was just so fake to me. Carla, for whatever reason, is on the, I don't know. She seems like she's lived maybe a very, she's been kept most of her life. It seems like she's never really had to take life too seriously. But when I heard that Heffa say that we're all space entities, or what'd she say, light workers sent to Earth to accomplish a mission, I said, girl, find something safe to do. You gonna hook her up with the damn Latin James Bond right? Who has his Monday through Sunday planned, all right, and think that this is gonna work. She said, I don't have a plan. I listen to the trees and I go where they lead me. Carla, I really don't like her. And as far as the cultural thing, it is cute for now, but we know he ain't dated no Latina women. That's not been someone he's dated. I don't think this is going to last long or go far because I think they're diametrically opposed. I think when they get into the thick of it, if he's even really attracted to her, I'll say he said, she was beautiful and all that, but I ain't feel the steam heat. I really don't see it for them. And I want her to be real. Maybe we'll get it in a couple episodes, but there's something artificial for me about Carla, and it just don't rub me right.
Okay, don't rub her right. Okay, Tyra, what are your thoughts on Carla?
Get this hoteptress out my face. This weirdo. Ugh. I hated every ounce of time that we ever spent with her. I wanted her to get away from them, and I was like, somebody save him. You're just gonna stand there and let this happen? Y'all gonna stand there and let this happen? This gentleman, which I know he too kind to hurt her little feelings, but she gonna piss him off sooner or later. This Care Bear, this child. But look at here, I'm all for a free spirit, being one with the universe, manifestation. That's the real thing. But we also live in real life. We can do all those things and simultaneously maintain income, job, family, household, husband, all at the same time. She's not for that. She's going to want to be sitting up somewhere parlaying. As soon as she said, oh, money doesn't matter, I was like, okay.
Yep. That's the one.
You a lie.
Mm-hmm. A big one.
You a lie. Money doesn't matter. It's never been a thing to me. And at the same time, are you going to take care of me? Because I quit my job today. Yeah, girl, get your ass. Get somewhere and sit down. She is going to want to be kept, as Ashley said, and she's going to want to be off. Like it's giving dad any $300. And while we're going off with our $300, we're going to be, I hugged a couple of trees on the way and I manifested some good energy, babe, for you to get that big case and get that big job to give me big money. Yay. Girl, she's weird. Okay? She's weird and I don't like it. It's just very, very icky. I normally sleep naked. Like she's going to want to show up, be the weirdo hotep, sex kitten, break you off. And I don't have to do anything. I can be out, manifesting, drinking, moon water, having my little rocks and chanting and, aligning my chakras while you keep me as your wife. And we can both just be attractive together. Yeah, no, baby. Girl, what do your people say? What is your plan? What is your plan? I think she lives somewhere. She lives on the same street. The man bun does. They both in the same sector of life. They over there together. I wouldn't be surprised if those two were the crisscross or whatever the ones who swap. She lives on the same street as that man does. Does she live with her parents?
It's something weird with her living situation, but she says she's a business owner. So I'm like, how do you quit your job but you're a business owner? She's a liar.
I'm a business owner too.
Yeah, but she said, what did she say about her job? She can make her own schedule. And then later when she talks to them, she says, when she talks to the family, she talks about a business and maybe he can help her with that, yada, yada, yada. I mean, Carla says she is a free spirit, y'all. She is all about the universe. So we got to see what's going to happen because her and Juan, they not finna make it either. Like, I'm calling these, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm calling them out. And they not making it either. So far, I don't think nobody gonna make it. I think I got one couple that might make it. Maybe. And that's it's a real red. It's like a possibly. Good old Juan. Okay, so Juan looks good on paper, y'all. He's
Juan look good in person.
Oh yeah, he look good. And when he take that shirt off, yeah, he look good. Now, don't get it, he look good. But he definitely checks a lot of boxes. You know what I mean? Like he definitely has things together. But that does give me a little bit of apprehensiveness about him too, because he is very much he's so structured that I don't think he can handle a Carla. I think that will drive him freaking crazy just because of how unstructured she is. I think that is going to imbalance his life. And I don't think it's going to provide that balance that you need when you have a partner. I think it's going to completely throw him off track. But he says he loves to dance. He's very family oriented. He's all about the culture, supposedly, allegedly. He wants someone to talk to. He wants someone to cook breakfast for, someone he can listen to music with and dance. I mean, he kept saying that dance thing. I was like, but what else do we want about her? Like, what else do we want besides the fact that she can dance? Okay. What else do we want? Girl, that's what he should have been saying, but I guess he left that part off. But go ahead, Tyra. Go ahead and talk about Juan.
Juan not trying to keep nobody. I know that. Juan is going to care for you in a husbandly sense. Hey, baby, I'm working hard. You're working hard. We work hard to play hard. We look good out on vacations. We get to take pictures. And on a good day, we're going to go cha-cha slide on over there in the corner and drop it like it's hot. But where's your job? I've been through too much. Came too far to go back to, those ill-gotten means of us, sleeping 5 to a bed. And, being over there in Colombia and just getting here like from nothing to something. I want to say something. I'm not trying to go over there to the nothingness with you. So he gives build. He gives building together. And there's nothing wrong with that. But Carla doesn't give build. Carla gives brainless. She gives a little, the spiritual bird brain. And he's not going to be here for the lack of structure and the lack of income. I think she could be, it's just the universe and the energy and you have to cool. But yeah. Did you go to work today? As long as you did that while you went to work today, we're fine. When that doesn't happen and she gets more into just that universal energy, he's gonna be like, okay, yeah, this isn't real life. I don't have time to play with you. And they're not gonna make it. This is not gonna be anything. He is extremely structured, and that's not for everybody, especially not Carla. He's work hard, to play hard. No, she just wants to play. She doesn't want to work hard.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that part. Ash, did you talk about Juan? I can't remember.
Mm-mm.
Okay, go ahead, girl. Tell us about Juan.
Yeah, Juan's fine. Right. Juan's big fine. But here's the thing, not only that, like you guys have said, and I'm going to echo your sentiments here. I believe, and they said it in the comments, he's a traditional provider. Miss Honey said it. He's a traditional provider in the Latin culture, but that doesn't mean, baby, you're going to do nothing. Because what's worse than anything as far as Carla, she's not going to do anything around that house. She's going to sweep her crib. She might polish and shine them rocks, but that's about all she's going to do. She's not going to keep house. She's not going to aid him in terms of really being a helpmeet. And I think that's what he's looking for, a partner, a helpmeet, somebody to encourage him. We know that he's ambitious. He has his construction company that's doing well. And he's also developed this app that he's working on. So he's not only got one, but 2 projects and things that he's working on. He's like, I'm trying to secure this bag, get properties. Like, he has a goal and a mission. I agree with you guys. She is just going to detract from that. Carla wants to be kept. She wants a sugar daddy, I think, is what she wanted. And I don't think Juan's going to have it. I love his relationship with his family. I do. I like how he's a little bit sensitive, but I said if he cried one more time.
Girl, man, leave that man alone. Let that man cry. Let that man cry.
He can cry a little bit, but don't be crying on the honeymoon. I don't want to see these tears no more. Like, okay, it was cute. You cried on your wedding day. I'm just so grateful that you guys, all right, Juan, it's cute or whatever, but then don't rap anymore. Don't rap with the guitar anymore.
Solos with that damn guitar one. I say, now look, you can't do everything. Okay. You want to be a jack of all trades. Everything, just stand there, baby. You ain't got to sing no songs. Who said you have to sing songs? I thought you was going to just play the guitar. You trying to serenade somebody and you can't sing? They don't do that.
And she is begging enough. That's how you also know she fake and can't be trusted. But yeah, this is a disaster waiting to happen. But I like Juan, even though he's my second contestant.
That means you're supposed to kiss me. Yeah. Go girl, stab her now.
But I do. I think he is the other possible option of girl stepping out.
So
it's either going to be him or man bun that she steps out with, guaranteed.
But I don't know why man bun, maybe because he kind of fits her. Well, I don't know. If anything, I would hope that she would step out with Juan because, I mean, where they gonna? At least he got a place to go. I'm just saying.
I think Juan probably has more character, but if there's an attraction, if we see them on the honeymoon, because that'll be the first time that everybody meets everybody. Right now, the men have just met the men, and the women have met the women. I'm going to be watching episode 4 like a hawk. to see how these couples interact, because that's going to tell us everything we know. I would like to hope that Juan has more integrity than that. And that it's just going to be like a physical thing with Man Bun, but you never can tell. I don't know. You never can tell.
What if it's Ikechi that she steps out with?
Oh, girl, please.
No, listen. I mean, we're talking about just trying to get you, because there's going to be a part where, what's her name? She's like, I called you, I text you, or something like that in the trailer. And I'm like, what if there was like a drunken night of whatever? And y'all think so?
I think Ikechi was with somebody. It wasn't her. He was, it was somewhere. Ikechi knows
it was somebody.
He probably known around the city at them poetry slams. They do.
Slamming poetry, slamming something. Okay.
Give it a week, honey. The people will be on the socials telling all the business. The exes will come out. They're going to pop out and tell the business.
Okay. That's what I'm ready for. Hey, Tameka. And that's what I'm ready for that right there. I'm ready for all the pop outs. Okay, y'all, we down to the final couple and the only couple that I think got a chance. The only
now, EJ,
one. What?
Why did you pick this picture of her?
Because it's the one that was in her name. Stop playing. What? I like her smile. It's cute. What? Why is you looking at me like that?
I like Camille.
I do too. I like Camille. I think Camille is like my favorite out of all the people. And the twin brother, I like him. The other brother, not this one, not the first one, the brother. I like him too, but I know he's not part of the thing, but I just want to throw that out there that I actually liked him better than I liked the other twin, but he's okay too. But I just feel like there's something wrong with him, and I don't know what it is, y'all, but something is wrong with him. Oh, girl, I can't wait for you to tell me what it is, because something is wrong with him. But let me go through this, and then you're going to tell me what's wrong with him. Camille likes to suppress her feelings, but she is also a hopeless romantic. Those are a couple of things that I got from her. She's looking for someone to do all the things with. She wants to hang out. She just wants somebody that she can be with. She says that she wants a grown man that knows what he wants. And that's what I'm talking about, girl. Now, Ashley, what's wrong with this man? Because something ain't right with him.
736. 736, the number of times we made love. I remember when he started counting after number whatever. When they went into his closet, okay, and everything was color coded, lined up, shoes, I was like, oh, he's setting his way. He don't want no woman. And then not only throughout that whole time of meeting him, he talked about, my father wants me to carry on this legacy. I'm 40 something years old now. I've never been married, no kids. I really want to have a family. At no time did I hear him say, I'm just ready to meet the love of my life. Like, my life's been missing without love. Like, I just want the love of a good woman. You never heard him say any of that. My brother, I want to go on double dates with my brother. I want to book vacation with the other couples and not feel like the third or fifth wheel. That's what it gave to me. He seems like he is also very structured and regimented, but I think on his end, it's a little OCD. And I also think he may battle a little bit with social anxiety. Now, I will say, when they meet in person, I did feel like he was attracted to her. I feel like she liked him as well, but I feel like she's moving with caution. She did talk about in her past relationships, the men not knowing what they want. Like, they're playing with my time. You know what I mean? Like, I'll invest this time and energy into a man and they end up not wanting the same things I want. So I see her being cautious and I respect that, Camille. I like that for you because the jury's still out on him. I don't know. He did a little bit better when he's talking to her. But again, I got to go to your twin to get the tea. Like, you're not telling me anything, bro. Or when you do give the tea, you give it to my friends. You just told me you had this relationship 7-9 years ago. You didn't tell me you was the one that cheated, brother. Like, I need more from them. I don't know. I'm holding out hope. This is the only possibility. This is the only possible in the hand for me right now.
Tyra, I see you shaking that head, girl. What's your thoughts?
Nothing. That's an axe murderer. Something wrong with that man. There's something dark around him. His aura is dark for me. I feel like he's coming out of something and it's too soon for him to be trying to commit or do anything or to even be on this show. Something around that man looks sinister to me. I don't know. I mean, he does have that little monotone voice, but it's not that. It's just the look in his face, his eyes, the dark circles. He just, I don't know. It's just like, it looked like something's loose. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it for her because she's maybe one of the few women here, you know, her and I think Emem, who really have their, I guess, mindset on the right things as far as marriage and expectation. Even though Emem, child, she diving head first from what we can see. But I like that she's taking her time, rightfully so. But I feel like she's going to be let down in her expectations of a husband. I don't think he's going to meet that. It's something dark around that man. I really like. I felt bothered watching him. I was like, "Is nobody can see? No, am I the only one who can see this?" Like, and you can tell, like, and it's just crazy to see like the twin and then see him. It's just, it's total. The energy's totally different. I don't know if he's coming out of a depression or what it is, but I just don't think he should be here. He just he looks like he has drugs in his pocket. And y'all know it looks off, and I'm scared for whatever. Hopefully, whatever it is, nothing. I don't like the way that man looks, and I don't like his aura. But she's nice.
Yeah, I like Camille. I definitely like Camille, and there's definitely something wrong with it. 42 Thomas says that he is. What we've learned about him is that he is a perfectionist. He is very organized, completely OCD. He organizes his ties by patterns, y'all. He has a twin. He wants couples trips. He wants children. He wants to be married. And I agree with you, Ashley, not in any of that. That's all I could really come up with. Like, I listened to it twice just to see if I could get more, but that's literally all I came up with. When it came to what he wanted. He never said specifically what he actually wanted in a woman and what he was actually looking for.
No, EJ. He just ain't supposed to be here. He don't know. He don't know. He just knows that life is moving. I'm about to be, you know, in my mid-40s soon, and my brother's married. My other siblings, everybody else is moving, so I need to move too. I don't think he's ready to move nowhere. I think he's coming out and needs something and all of that. Perfectionist. I think he has anxiety and some other stuff going on.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think there's definitely something, and it does seem more like he's doing all of this for other people, not because it's something that he really wants. I don't know, and that does have to be awkward to your brother and you are so close, right? And you go to these events or you go to these family functions and everybody has someone, but you don't have anyone. So you always feeling like you are the third wheel, the fifth wheel, whatever they call it. But you were in a relationship for 9 years and you kind of just walked through that relationship. What happened? I need the real tea on that relationship. There is something more to that story. He doesn't really strike me as a type that just, and I know I can't really say this 100%, but I'm just giving my perception. But he doesn't strike me as the type that just cheats. That said to me that he cheated to get out of the relationship. Mm-hmm. It was almost like I did it so that I could leave. He wanted an out and he was looking for his way out of it. That's how I took it to be. I don't know.
I can see that. He definitely gives avoidant. Like, I want to avoid confrontation, and so I'll passively aggressively move throughout to accomplish whatever my will is, which is a form of manipulation, which is scary and kind of dangerous. I was
going to say, that's how them serial killers roll.
Because he do got serial killer vibes going on, like real talk, like serial killer vibes going on.
That's what she said on Waiting to Exhale. I'm saying I've seen serial unalivers less anal. Listen,
that's drugs in his pocket.
Okay, that part. So we talked a little bit about some of these, but these were some of the moments that kind of stood out to me, and a lot of the red flags that I got. So I'm kind of going through each one of the couples and giving one of the red flags that I saw, or maybe even something that the other person just really wasn't feeling. For Michelle and I think David, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember these names. He lived with his parents, and this was a big thing for her, so much to the fact that she started to cry, so much to the fact that she went to the bathroom. She was just not feeling this at all. Like, it was kind of donezo for her. I really thought she was about to just be over it. Every interaction that we saw with them, she moved with a lot of hesitation, and like she just doesn't want to be. She don't like him. Like she doesn't like him at all. And it just is what it is. I live with my parents. What you think, Ashley? Do you think that this is going to be the biggest factor for them? Do you think this is going to be the part that really just makes her go? Because she was harping on it.
Yeah, no, she can't get over it. She can't get past it. She said, and she says it. I've been trying all night to get past it. And I don't even think it's just the fact that he lives at home, but I think it's in his justification and his comfort with it, because she tried at the end of the night when they get home to the hotel, and she's like, so like, do you have a plan? Like, is this going to be forever? I know I'm good. Like, I'm totally fine, you know. Maybe now that I'm, married, I can do something. But he literally had no motivation, no will to leave at 30 something years, mid-30s, 35, 36 years old. 36. No motivation. She's never going to get over this. She's not even going to give him any hootenanny, but my good sis is going to go on this honeymoon. She's not going to abandon ship before the trip. I guarantee you. But is she going to sit on it, or is there going to be any steam heat? No, I think she's turned off. And that would be a turn off for me. That is an ultimate cat killer. Like, it is going to be dry like the Sahara. There is liquor. You lit liquor. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to bring moisture about that. That's a turn off. Because what are you doing, sir?
Okay. And he tried to fix it, but I don't think that she was buying it. I honestly don't think that she bought it at all. Tyra, you think she bought it? Like, did she buy his?
Hell no. She had every right to feel the way that she felt. What I can say about David, at least he's honest. At least he's honest. At least he didn't try to go in there and put no airs about who he was and what he had. It's giving, like, girl, I'm kind of in between jobs right now. I live at home with my, but it's like, this is what it is. But aren't I cute? Aren't I lovable? And I'm handsome? Because I'm sure that him being forward with all his shortcomings and lack of maybe income, because we still don't know what he does, or him living with the parents and he flashes that little smile and whips that hair. It's just like, okay, like, no. This isn't dating. This is a marriage. Your prospects for what you could bring to me as a husband, it's terrifying. I would have been crying. I wouldn't be crying because I would have talked about this ain't it. This isn't going to work. And I was mad at her friends, like, oh no, you ain't got to coast. This is nothing to coast and pacify her through. She has every right to feel some type of way about this. Like, he has no reason to leave. He has no reason to leave. If he's living there, that means his laundry's getting done. His meals are still getting cooked. Mama still act like she tuck him in at night and, rub his back. Like, yes, his forehead. His forehead, all of that. He doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to, and he's not going to leave until he finds his mother. And she's not going to be the mother. He's going to want to move somewhere to where is this? Oh, this feels just like home. Oh, my baby loved me so much. She did. No. I'm not your mother. I'm trying to be your wife. I don't think he knows the difference between the two. Oh. And clearly she wants more. And he's just, I hit the light. Oh, she fine as hell. Oh, she bad. Yeah, yeah. I think next go around, she'll be a little bit more specific in that profile and not put light-skinned black man.
Dummy.
Girl, that part right there. Okay, so next couple, he cheated in his last relationship. We touched on this a little bit. Do you think that this is gonna spin the block for our girl Camille? Will Camille revisit this, or is she gonna really just dive into this relationship with an open mind and not really focus on what possibly could have been in his previous relationship? Ashley, what do you think?
She's definitely spinning the block on it, because we find out in a conversation with her friends that this is actually one of her major deal breakers. She will not endure a cheater. Now, I will say this, the cheating in and of itself, 9 or 7 years ago, however long ago it was, isn't necessarily indicative of a pattern of behavior for him. It's been a very long time. He has said he's been in therapy. I'd be more concerned about what you said, that motivation, because I don't think that trait goes away. If I did this to escape a relationship rather than just telling someone I didn't want to be with them, then, I think those behaviors carry on to this day. I don't see him ever confronting her. I see them when she goes to his house and sees how whatever, and she moves the shoe from the left to the right side. him holding it in and then, you know, madly, angrily putting it back. And I just see that building up over time. You know what I'm saying? You've seen people like that, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not going to tell her I hate what she's doing, or that her presence annoys me, or that she's, you know, offsetting my ecosystem here. But I'm just going to get mean, or I'm going to be passive aggressive. But definitely she's circling back. Definitely she's going to get all into the thick of what happened in the cheating situation. But I think she's hopeful right now. I really do. That's hard for me to say. I don't know, y'all. But she's definitely going to talk about it again. We'll hear this conversation for sure.
Okay. Tyra.
Child, I'm looking at Michael B. Jordan lives. I don't want nobody's knocking anybody for living with their parents. If David was giving, I've been living because I've been stacking, I've been saving for this moment. When I found my wife, found my family, I got a whole fun, but we can move and get to a house and everything. Like, I'm prepared. I've been waiting for this moment. Why spend it when I could have been saving it? He ain't saved nothing. He's giving, well, I guess not. So I was trying to get my life together. No. Now, this is not a serial cheater. This is, I told you, give serial killer. I feel like he's going to be extremely anal with some things. I don't feel like he's going to give a lot of room for change or to breathe. Like, I don't feel like he's going to express a lot. He's going to internalize everything, and he's I think he's going to go quiet and go distant. I told you something dark here. I don't think he's well. I really don't think he's well. And I just be questioning, where do y'all find these people? Like, where do y'all find them? When and how do you vet them? Because there's just an aura about him that I'm just like, have you checked on your children? You know, just check on your children, check on your parents, check on everybody who was near this brother. Because
hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide everybody. I don't feel like he's well. I really don't. I could be wrong. He could be, you know, the life and the light of the party, but I just feel like he cried before he got there. Like, I don't feel safe about this situation, and I'm afraid for her. Don't move nothing, sis. Just be there.
She said, "Don't touch nothing.
Don't touch nothing."
That part. Okay. This I don't care about money, Carla and Juan. Is this going to be a problem? Is this going to be the deal breaker in this relationship, Tyra? Is this going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back?
Absolutely. Because if you don't care about money, it'll be different. Like, Juan cares very much about money. Mm-hmm. Juan cares about everything and the money. Did y'all hear how many times he said he was working on the app? You know,
so many times,
right? Did anybody tell you I had made the app? You know, in the lunch.
You know how hard it is for the app.
You know how hard it is for the app. Like, he is really upwardly mobile and very business minded. Him in the construction, baby. I'm trying to stack. I'm trying to have something to probably pass on to the children I hope we have in the future. That means you got to work too. He gives, like, I could say if they were like really together, if she like put her time in, there's probably nothing he wouldn't do for her. But right off the bat, as fresh as this is, and you're talking about you don't care about money enough to probably just walk away from your job, or I can walk away from my job or whatever. I'm married now. You got me. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. It's going to definitely be a deal breaker, and I feel like he's not going to take her serious after that.
Yep, I agree. I 100% agree. Would you consider me your type? It's about energy. I didn't like his answer. I think that Ikechi is not physically attracted to Emem, and I think that that's going to be a deal breaker for him at some point. I think that he's going to have to be open and honest with it. When she asked him straight up, would you consider me your type? He didn't answer. He gave this roundabout answer that was like when he was talking to his friends, when they was like, what if they don't have an arm or a leg, whatever they said. You know what I'm trying to say, though. When he asked that, and he was like, it really doesn't matter. I'm like, bro, you know it's going to matter to you. Stop playing and acting like it's not going to matter to you. He tells her it's all about the energy. I feel like that was just him saying, I'm not attracted to you. Do you think this is going to be a deal breaker for them? Do you think this is going to be something that is going to cause this relationship not to work, Ash?
Absolutely. This is Dunners. I knew immediately he wasn't attracted to her. Like when she walked down the aisle, you didn't get that like gleeful, excited thing. I think he likes her accomplishments. I think he likes her on paper. I do think that in comparison to her, he's not as financially secure as she is. I think that he thinks that this is an upward move for him. That's definitely going to come into play because she's all about that life. We know she's ready to get down with her man. She ready to bust it wide open. And I mean, we'll see what he can do. But really quick, just to go to Juan and Carla, because I got to put my 2 cents on Carla because she irks me. Yes, money will definitely be an issue because she's fake about it. And like I said, she's not going to do any of the things that he would need, I think, to really be considered a wife, in my opinion. And she's a liar because we all care about money. Girl, you do too. You do too. The trees don't pay any of your bills, ma'am. Them rocks aren't bringing you any coins. You want to be kept. And I think if we tell the truth, the sooner we tell the truth, the better. But yeah, Ikechi and Emem, it's over. It's done really before it starts. And I hate how they do Black women on Married at First Sight. I've said it before. I've said it again. I did a whole series on social media about the trauma that Black women endure on Married at First Sight with these jokers. And I don't know why they keep hooking people up that they know aren't going to be attracted to one another. And Ikechi is going to pretend. That's the thing. He's going to pretend. He's going to try to fake it. But we can feel chemistry, and it just didn't give that. It's definitely more one-sided, and it's more on her side to me.
Absolutely. Tyra, what you think?
The way them traits not there, the way that I would put Emem with Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I would have put them together. That's why I was like, when you said swapping, I was like, yeah, Emem gonna be with Allen, and then these two, I was swapping everybody. I had everybody all in my mind. Like, this isn't that. I don't know exactly what he could bring to her. I feel like she's trying to tone down because she gives very strong-willed, strong-minded, and very opinionated. And I feel like she's going to try to suppress some of that at first, try to fall into that role of being the wife. And I'm just trying to be, very demure, very quiet, very, yeah. Then he going to piss her off. He's going to piss her off. And then I think we're going to see a whole nother side of her because this is all cute until she feels like, oh, you wasting my time. Or you don't even like me like that. Baby, I think we're going to be real Black.
Okay.
We're gonna get real Black, and it's gonna get interesting. Like, would you consider me your type? It's about energy. Excuse me, sir. This was a yes or no question. This was a yes or no question, and when we get into them coming down the aisle, like, and him trying to reciprocate her energy and fake it when she was like, okay, ooh, and he's like, ooh, like he was like, yeah, he wasn't finna young Emem. He wasn't finna ooh her at first. He was, and she was like, oh, well, she just oohed me and gave me, the approval of, okay, this is my husband. He's handsome. I'm here for it. He was like, like, okay. Yeah, this isn't who he expected to see. Did he say he had a preference for Black women, or was it just open?
No, he said, I think he said he wanted a Black woman too. Because she said she wanted a Black man. I remember. I think he said.
She said, what did she say? She was like, I wanted a Black man who wanted a Black woman.
Yeah, that. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he might want a Black woman, but maybe this isn't the one. We don't know what he wants. And personally, I think he wants to be on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. I think it's all about that for him. And I think that he's going to have to keep up an appearance in order to not be seen a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, TV is forever. It's like the internet. I mean, it is the internet in general. I mean, it just really is. Like, it's forever. It's always going to be out there. And people are always going to be able to, refer back to it. Remember when we saw you on there and you was trash? Okay. So I think that's what we're kind of where he is with it. He's just fake all around. Allen is what did I put up here? Allen is a super people pleaser. Will this work? He is really trying to please her so much. He is going over and beyond, I feel like, but I don't personally think this is going to work out for them because of the fact that Allen is going to put more into it than what Madison is going to put into it because she just don't want him. And I think this is going to be their deal breaker. Ashley, do you think this is going to be their deal breaker?
I think not necessarily that he's a people pleaser, but just the fact that she don't want that man. I think she's definitely, like I said before, I think she's gonna friend zone him. I do not think it's steam heat. I don't even think she's gonna give that a chance. I think she's already in her mind, like plotting, okay, how am I gonna do this without looking crazy to the public? Because in the world of Married at First Sight, you have to be very delicate about how you treat people or they will get you, right? So she's trying to keep it cute, I think. She'll definitely friend zone him in a nice, sweet way. He's gonna go over and above to try to make her want him, to try to be romantic. She's going to hold out as long as she can until she cheats, like I think she is.
Before he cheats. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get what you do on y'all. That was my song too, Before He Cheats. Tyra?
Poor Allen. Just swap him. Just put him over there with Emem. Like, put that, like, this isn't going to work. And I feel like he's going to get over emotional and just really hurt at the fact, like, because it's going to be, an elephant in the room and she's not going to just say it. And I was surprised, like, once they went up to the little honeymoon or whatever suite and she's kissing him all in the mouth, I was like, oh, we really selling it, huh?
Girl.
we really selling it, huh? And then it's just gonna be like, I think she's gonna sell it as far as and as long as she can. And then it's gonna be like, I don't know what I did. She's growing distant. We can work through this. Like, you're my wife. Like, Alan's gonna try. Mm-hmm. Alan's gonna try. I'm hoping that she would, give him the benefit of the doubt and say, well, X, Y, and Z. So this isn't gonna work, and not just cheat on Alan, but Ashley said she gonna do it.
I feel it in my spirit.
And I believe it. I believe you, Ash. I believe you on this one. And it's going to be sad. And now he's going to have another broken home. And now he's going to be traumatized again. Like, why we keep traumatizing this man? We knew this was going to happen. Whoever the people was, they knew this was going to happen because they want the drama, girl. Like, they wasn't really trying to put these people together because, like you said, they would have put Emem. Why can't girl? She about to be an Eminem. I don't know why I cannot say that. But they should have put them together because they probably would have worked. We could have had some little mixed babies running around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want a whole family.
No, and then, we have to get callbacks to Emem and probably Culture. I don't know if she could bring Alan home.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. She is second generation. I forgot about that part, too. That might be a problem. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but these two ain't gonna make it. So with the yes or no, ladies, I think I already know your answers, but here we go. We're going to go there anyway. Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
Heck, no.
No.
I think I put them out there twice. Did I put them out there twice?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yes or no?
No.
Will they make it?
I hope not.
I think they might push through. They might.
Let me say this. Whatever he's going through, if she can, do the work and pull this brother up out of that, maybe I'll be here for them. Because his energy is off. And I feel like he's in a sunken place somewhere. But maybe being with her will bring him, give him life in a different way and inspire him to maybe loosen the reins a little bit. But if not, girl, get out of there while you can.
I missed them. Somehow I put the two pictures of the same couple up. Will they make it?
No.
Hell no.
Nope.
No.
Not gonna happen. But y'all, listen, that was an introduction to all the characters. We learned a lot about them, and I'm honestly excited for what is to come. I'm excited for all the drama. I'm so excited about doing this reality thing. I never thought that I would get into it like I am, but I am here for all of the extraness. I mean, this shit is extra. Like, it's a lot. It's gonna be fun, y'all.
And we're just getting started. Ooh.
It seems like it. So, and because I looked at them trailers, I was like, whoop. Wait a minute, all this finna go down. Okay, I'm here for it.
Love is Blind, all of these things. Everybody needs to just be arrested on these shows. This is terrible.
Girl.
Arrested.
I know. I thought it would be, a different type of tempo or have a higher standard. Like, all of these shows are just the same.
Well, they all got it from here. They all came from Married at First Sight. This was the blueprint.
How long it's been on? I ain't never watched an episode of Love at First Sight.
Girl, me neither. But you know, we here for it, and we doing this thing. Okay, so I need to know you guys' final thoughts. I don't know why I can't find this one that's hooked. Okay, there we go. I need to know you guys' final thoughts on the season and what you're looking forward to. Not the season. Your final thoughts on these first 3 episodes and what you're looking forward to as we move throughout this season. Ashley, I'll start with you.
I don't know what Lord. Why do I watch this show? I'm trying to look for my motivation because I don't know what I'm looking for. I mean, I guess I like it, the experiment in terms of just understanding like human nature and how people respond in certain circumstances. So that'll be it. But honestly, I'm not like overwhelmed or enamored this season with any one person or couple. Normally there's somebody or one couple that you can root for and you can be like, okay, this is good. This is great. I feel so strongly about this person. Honestly, there's a couple people that I'm like, oh, I like them, but it's not like this overwhelming. Oh, maybe Allen. I really do like Allen. I really do like Emem. I'm just interested to see what all the drama is going to bring. Honestly, that's all. I just got to get my kicks on Route 66 at this point. Just give me some excitement. Give me some thrills. Give me something to talk about because I don't have any hope for any of these couples in real life. Seriously.
No, I agree with you. I have no hopes for any of them. Who I really enjoy is Camille. I like her and I really want to see her win. Like I want to see something work for her, but I don't think that it's going to be with Thomas or whatever his name is. I don't think it's going to be with him. I think that there is love for her out there somewhere, and I think that she's going to make somebody a great partner, but I don't think it is this dude. I think something really is wrong with him. I could not deal with the OCD because if your tie fall on the floor, bruh, don't come at me about these doggone ties. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be the person in there mixing your ties up when I get mad at you just to make you mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know that's what's going to drive you crazy. Like I will literally unpattern them ties, put the red with the blues and the green. And I'll also make sure that they don't even fit on the damn color wheel spectrum. That's going to make you even worse. I'm just saying, I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do. So I don't think they need to be together, but I am excited to see how this experiment is gonna go. I'm excited to see where we go from here. I want to see Juan's face when Carla tells him that she quit. I mean, because the universe probably told her to, and I cannot wait to see how that plays out. And I'm also excited to see what happened to Ikechi, where he was at, what was going down, and I want to see what that's all about too. Like it's a few things that I'm excited for. Tyra?
I guess I'm just here for the mess. Ain't none of these people making it nowhere. I'm just here for the mess. You know, normally we could, like Ashley said, we could have at least 1 or 2 couples. It's just like, you know what, they might actually have a chance. I don't think anybody here has a genuine chance of staying together. If they do, it's a farce. It's for the show. It's for appearances. Has there ever been a season where nobody made it?
Last season, no one made it.
Yeah, versus repeat offender.
Everybody said, did everyone say no on decision day or soon thereafter? Yeah.
It's giving that. I'm not rooting for anybody here. It's just giving your standard messy, couples, and I'm here for, when the trains collide, because nothing good is going to take place here.
Agree. All righty, y'all. Well, that was what was up with Married at First Sight. That was episodes 1 through 3. That was our introduction to all the characters. Make sure you guys are following us for more drama on this Married at First Sight, y'all, because I feel like we're about to go down a whole rabbit hole, and I'm here for all of the shenanigans and the drama, and y'all don't want to miss out on it. If you're looking at the replay of this, drop down and tell me what y'all think about this whole situation. Who do y'all think is going to make it? Do y'all think any of the characters are going to make it? Let us know. Thank you to everybody in the chat for coming through. We certainly appreciate you guys. Tyra, you want to tell the people what we have going on? Because I know we mainly have most of the same stuff going on right now.
Oh, in like 5 minutes or so, we'll be back really soon to discuss 3 Women. That's happening tonight. No,
9:15.
Watch along. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. The watch along is later. There will be a watch along for people under the stairs tonight, members only. So be sure to be there if you are an active member of anybody's channel up here. Sunday, we will be getting into the Megan Thee Stallion documentary. Everybody's stream is already up. It's going to be a little earlier than usual, kind of 12-ish on my end. So be sure to get your notifications on for that if you happen to have watched Megan Thee Stallion in her words. We're going to talk about that. And after that, we're going to get into 3 women. We're going to get into 3 women. And then, of course, Mondays are for disclaimer. We will be doing episode 5 and 6, right, Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we're going to try to spice it up and switch it up and get into some Abbott Elementary. Don't ask why. We just want to put it out there. We just wanted to, try it because we do love the show. And we just wanted it to be really, really lax. So immediately Monday after disclaimer, we are going to get into Abbott Elementary. And y'all know Tuesdays are for fun. And just be on the lookout for all the new shows that are coming that we'll be maybe discussing, like Dune, Cruel Intentions. Of course, Alex Cross will be dropping. We'll be doing a whole lot. We're going to be super duper active. So have your notifications on for me, for EJ, for Ashley, and for Kay, who's not here.
Yes. Hey, that's what's up. So make sure you guys have your notifications turned on because you don't want to miss any of all the things that we got going on. Everybody has individual things going on as well. So make sure you have your notifications turned on. We appreciate you guys for coming out, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes. For all of those that are members, come hang out. Peace.
Good night.
There you go.
What you doing? So where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that.
At first sight. As soon as y'all see each other, they feel married. At first sight.
Look too good to be alone. My house clean.
My man.
Just shake smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing.
At first sight.
Single for 6 years now.
So if you try to
I need a man to protect me. I don't need a man to provide for me.
I'ma leave the door open, girl.
I love to just go with the flow and just truly surrender to the universe.